Tyreek, what is your expectation for training camp regarding work with Tua, getting the three receivers and Tua together with OBJ? What are your expectations there?
Man, you know what? I'm excited. I haven't been this excited, man, since the birth of my first daughter, man. And being able to work with Tua, being able to work with Waddle, and also, it's been a pleasure, man. Obviously, God has blessed me to be on some great offenses, some in Kansas City. Obviously, at the time we won a Super Bowl with myself, Kelsey, Watkins, D-Rob, and the list goes on. But just this group here alone, man, it gives me that same feeling. You know, all of the guys are ready to work. All of the guys understand that there's only one football, and there will be plenty of opportunities throughout the game for all of us to touch the ball. And Tua understands that. You know, so he doesn't got any pressure, you know, to deliver a target here or deliver a target there. It's all about moving the ball and keeping our defense off the field as much as we can. And having a target like OBJ opens up all of that. It opens up a lot of windows for a lot of people. So very excited, man. Very excited.
Are you concerned how do you think he's feeling about not yet having his deal done? Have you seen him yet? How's he feeling?
Oh, man, Tua, he's in great spirits. Obviously, I can't speak on his part about the contract situation because that's his business, his personal business. And as his teammate, as his brother, I try to stay out of that. But as far as, you know, how he feels, as far as like mental health standpoint, he feels amazing. He's very excited to be back in the building with all of the guys. So it's great to see him out there, man. You know, still coming into work, you know, still about his business without having the deal done. And it's just been awesome, man, just having him around. Like, just his presence means a lot, you know, to a lot of the guys, man. So, especially me. So excited.
Do you think he'll practice?
Yes, I believe he will. And here's why. I believe he will practice because Tua, he's very competitive. He would not tell you that, but he's very competitive, and he's a guy that doesn't like to fall too far behind, you know, and he understands that we have a really good team, and he doesn't want to miss his window. Like I said, we got a great offense. You know, our defense is real good. It's looking real good this year, man. So he understands all of that. So I believe he's going to practice.
What do you think the next level for this offense is? You guys obviously got great speed on the outside.
Right.
What happens this year to go to another level?
Well, for us, man, going back and just looking at all of it from a veteran standpoint, I feel like we have to be able to stay on the field. You know, third downs are like huge downs for us. Like, for us, it's either boom or bust. Like, we one of those teams that, like, if we don't got the long ball, it's like, oh hell, it's going to be a long game. So, for us, having a target like OBJ, having a guy like Joe Newsmith on our team that can help extend those drives are going to be huge. You know, even having, you know, a healthy A-Chain, having a healthy Waddle, having a healthy myself, having a healthy Mostert, you know, helps all of that, you know. And that's one thing that I know that's what we took head on as an individual group, as an individual offense without the coaches. It's like, hey, here's what we're going to get better at. You know, outside of what the coaches got, here's what we think we need to get better at to help this team moving forward. So I think just being able to extend drives, you know, have those 12-play drives, have those 10-play drives versus having a 5-play and under drive where it's like, oh, he hits Waddle on a 75-yard post. And it's like, oh, strike up the band. And it's like, bro, we can't do that every game. Unfortunately, we can't. As fast as we are and as much as people want to tell us how special we are, we can't do that. We got to be able to, you know, have good drives. So that's what we believe we got to get better at.
Tyreek, I know the team goals have to be the first thing on your mind.
Right.
But last year you made no secret that you had a personal goal.
Right.
Set the bar extremely high.
Yeah.
And for a lot of the year you were ahead of that pace. So where are you this year? What is your goal and how achievable is it?
I will say for me, man, last year is last year. Obviously, it was great for me to come out and say, XYZ, I want to get 2K, you want to do this and that. That'll be great. You know, grand scenario, that'll be great. But I feel like at the same time, I have to understand that the position that I'm in and me being one of the leaders and just singling out, you know, an individual goal like that, like because I had time to go look at it, talk about it with my family, and it's like that's very selfish of me, you know. So here moving forward, individual goal I've been talking about this whole entire offseason with my teammates, with my family, is I would want us to win a playoff game. I would love that. You know, we're gonna start with that. Then moving forward, like continuing to build on that, you know, we're gonna move to the Super Bowl. So it's one step at a time. Like if I'm able to, you know, help this team, you know, do something special as a team goal, I would definitely count that as like an individual goal as my own. And that'll feel good. That'll be something that I could live with for the rest of my life. So that'll be great.
So 2000 is off the table.
I'm not saying it's not on the table now, but you know, I understand like how the season goes. Like teams prepare for, you know, us. Like they prepare to like take, you know, me out of games. They prepare to take Waddle out of games. So there could be situations that I have good games. There could be situations where I have bad games. But let's not scratch off the 2K yet, all right? If it comes, it comes. God will bless me, you know. So.
Tyreek, how much did that tackle, speaking of 2K, that tackle against Tennessee, that
The hip drop, right?
hip drop
Man.
and horse collar, to me, it was a combination.
Right.
How much did that affect the season for the team? The offense was never the same, and then you get into 2000, you would have had it, right, if not for that? Or what do you think? How much
You
did
know
that
what?
tackle change?
Here's what I think, man. I feel like football is football, man. If you ain't being dirty, grabbing guys by like the face mask or anything, you know, that's crazy. I feel like at the end of the day, that guy, which was Sean Murphy Bunting, you know, he was just doing his job. His job was to tackle me to the ground, and he did a great job of it. You know, I feel like I've been in this league long enough, and I understand like different movements to help me avoid different things like that. So, I can do a better job of protecting myself. You know, so in the NFL, trying to ban it and trying to do all this other nonsense, I feel like at the same time I'm against it, but because I've been playing football my whole life, like, and I played on the defensive side of the ball, and I understand how hard it is already to try to tackle a guy, especially if he's moving fast or if he's running right at you. You got to do anything you can to get him down. It's hard. So being on the other side of that, it's like, bro, I just don't know what to say, man. Like, it's gonna be a great year for offensive players. I feel like, if that is a rule, I don't know. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be tough. But like I said, I could have did a better job of, you know, protecting myself. He did what he had to do, which was his job. As you see, there was no ill intent. Like he came right over and like, you good? I'm good. So yeah, man.
How do you protect yourself against a hip drop tackle?
Huh?
How do you protect yourself against that tackle?
We call that the Tyler Lockett method. And the Tyler Lockett method is fall to the ground or run out of bounds. That's no shot at Tyler Lockett. That just means that he does a great job of knowing situations and understanding, you know, what's around him. See, you know what I'm talking about? Hey, you know what's crazy? My son actually showed me that highlight reel, and I was like, you know what? I may actually have to start doing that, you know? So shout out to Tyler Lockett, man. Showing younger guys how to stay in the league longer. That is a great way to teach guys.
Tyreek, I heard you on one of your platforms say that you did stem cell and how much it helped and that it
Right.
helped you. What have you done to try to extend your career? And also, how long do you see yourself continuing to play?
Well, stem cells have been great. I just got back from Antigua, actually, yesterday, from doing stem cells, and it's been amazing. Just helping me regenerate, you know, some of the cells in my body, giving me the correct blood flow that I need. So that's been great. And as far as training, man, I feel like I'm gonna be training my whole entire life because I feel like each and every year I got to prove something, you know, to people. Because a lot of people feel like I'm not supposed to be doing what I'm supposed to be doing because of my size and my stature. But it's like Tom Brady said it the best, man. You don't got to be the best or you don't got to be the strongest or the tallest. But as long as you stay consistent in what you do each and every day, you'll be all right. And I feel like that's been like who I've been my whole entire career. You know, I showed up to meetings, I bust my tail in the off season, and I've done everything right, you know, in the football space. And that's helped me achieve a lot of things because of some of what Tom Brady has had to say. Because he was a late round draft pick, and I was also a late round draft pick. So, yeah, I don't know why I said that, but I don't know, man. Football to me, I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things, man. My son is getting older. Obviously, he's starting to play sports, and he's like, Dad, I want you to, come to more of my games. And it's like the more I hear that, the more it's like, man, it's about time for me to like, I don't know. So I don't know, man. Who knows about when or where I make my decision or when I want to stop playing. But I definitely know I wanna be in my kids' life because every offseason I get all of my kids, man. And it's truly a blessing, to have that moment, with all of my boys and be able to help develop them into, some great young men, the same way that my dad developed me. So, yeah, I don't know, man.
Do you think your contract will be adjusted or extended before the season?
I don't know. To be honest, I have no idea. Obviously, I let Drew and the team handle that situation. And the only thing I told Drew was like, do not get me traded, bro. Last time you did this, you got me traded. So that's been my only thing to him. I'm like, if I want to stay here in Miami, man, because obviously this is where family is now. Everybody loves it here. Family loves it. Wife loves it. Kids love it. So obviously I love it. Love playing for Coach and the team. My teammates are awesome. So I wouldn't want to leave, man. The fans are awesome too, man. I just love how the fans hold us accountable every day on Twitter. So we're getting better. I promise you. We're not just sitting around, drinking smoothies. We're getting better. So.
Don't forget to subscribe.